Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more RimWorld today, playing our Super 6 series. This is episode number 3, so thank you for joining me. Now, if you are new, I've got a playlist linked in the description so you can get all caught up and stuff. But currently, we're watching Aya go on a mental break and destroy everything. At least she's doesn't look like she's actually destroying the stuff. Gizmo's followed right behind her, just repairing everything. So, of course, the theme of the colony is 6 outcast soldiers from the Empire itself. So, they have all been sterilized and installed with cortical stacks, which kind of functionally make them immortal. So, if one of them dies, gets killed, we can remove the cortical stack and install it into a cloned body. Now, those clones, unfortunately, obviously, we don't have them. We don't even have anything better than dirt floors at the moment. But we're going to get there with our research team. We're looking at wherever it is. I haven't actually identified the location of the technologies yet. We've got a lot. But this is probably one of my biggest mod collections for a RimWorld series ever that I've done on YouTube. So that link is below too in the description, as well as the scenario should be there too, and a bunch of other links for my older stuff as well. But anyway, guys, the colony is still young, it's fresh, and of course, we've got a lot of potential. We just got some mortars up and running too, so we've got to get our hands on some chem fuel, no doubt about it, so we can make shells. But we got a lot of stuff going on, so let's speed it up and get started. Uh-oh, well, it's time to slow it back down already. In fact, let's pause it. Check it out. We've got a small group of 4 shambler corpses approaching. The inhuman force that animates them is fading. All right, let's jump to location. So we don't have anything set up to actually hold anomalies yet, or the creatures, but we will eventually. There are a few researches I would definitely like to get my hands on with this group of soldiers. And again, I should note, no ideology for this one. A lot of the anomaly itself, the DLC, a lot of the things have been disabled in the scenario. So yeah, check that out if you're interested. But just some more of the more annoying ones, personally, in my opinion, like the Revenant, the Sight Stealers, a couple others too. So like I said, check out that scenario if you are interested. But mainly what we're stuck with now, or what we're left with from Anomaly, are the things that are just a straight up threat. There's nothing you don't have to jump through a bunch of hoops, you don't have to go underground, just things that are going to manifest and attack the colony, But so we have a little bit of variety in our threats. I didn't want to disable it completely because I do like a lot of the additions. Even the things I label as more annoying are still cool. Like the Revenant, the first time I had to deal with that was pretty scary. But anyway, guys, this isn't a true Anomaly series. It's obviously just a multi-purpose, heavily modded series and stuff. So we're good to go, but we could leave those out there. They're not much of a threat unless I happen to forget. You know what? They are actually pretty close to our marble structure here. Our little indoor garden. So what I think we'll do, we'll go ahead and grab everybody. Let's get them all here, get them mustered, and we'll take out this small threat. I should also mention our boy Animal. He's got both his legs back, guys, so no worries there. He'll be able to keep up. All right, and here we go. Looks like Gizmo's already started the shooting. Let's get everybody together. So we have the run and gun mod installed, and for this playthrough, I went ahead and installed the friendly fire mod as well. So that should help our soldiers not to shoot each other, hopefully. But yes, of course, notice the explosions when the enemy attacks us and gets killed. Come on, there it is. Oh, yeah. I'm hoping in larger raids, too. Damn, they're just obliterated. I'm hoping in larger raids, too, it'll have a cascading or domino effect. When one explodes, we'll just see whole ripples of explosions. Now, of course, as I mentioned previously, that's a feature that I included in this particular playthrough. That's been an option in RimWorld for a while. You can go in the scenario editor and add that. It's fun, to have a little change up from the normal type of death. And it certainly makes things more difficult, especially like organ harvesting. If we want to fatally, harvest an organ from one of our prisoners, we've got to plan ahead. So, but the good news is I do have a mod installed, which allows us to harvest post-mortem autopsy. There it is. So in fact, I've already got that first one researched. So maybe I ought to start looking through some of my furniture tabs here and see if I can build an autopsy table, because that will come in handy. Obviously, as much as I try and avoid it, at some point our people will be exposed to those explosions. So we need to be prepared with spare parts. Okay, guys, check this out. I want you to listen to something here. Let's get real close to the elephants. Listen. Oh, you know what that sound is? That is the sound of a wild animal that will not attack us if we failed to tame it the first time around. So that is especially helpful, meaning these elephants are probably shortly going to become members of the colony here, which will definitely help. The kind-hearted elephants, they don't attack, but they will be used for defense, definitely. My dad's favorite animal was the elephant, so I think the first male that we tame, we'll name him Robert in honor of my old pop. But anybody else wants to have a tamed elephant named after them, let me know down in the comment section. Of course, don't get too attached to them because you know what they're going to be used for, but it is fun. And of course, we'll start breeding them too. No problem, as long as we can feed them. But you know what that means? We're definitely going to have to expand the colony. I've been thinking about maybe digging a tunnel over to this valley here. Problem with that is it's mostly sand as well, isn't it? Well, no worries. We're currently researching some agricultural stuff. I've mentioned before the VGP vegetable garden mod allows us to start gardens underground, under the mountains. So we can literally move dirt from out here into the stone floors and stuff. So we just really need to get working on that. Maybe it's about time I start to actually get my planning tool out and design some tools for the future of the colony. It doesn't have to be extensive, because we only have 6 people, so a small set of rooms, because we'll probably do some individual rooms for them. And, like I say, just the natural stuff any colony needs, but on a smaller scale. Okay, so I start building new weapons for everybody, and of course the colonists think that means it's time to throw a party. That's just typical of soldiers, isn't it? Well, good for them, I won't interrupt them, but we are in the midst of outfitting them. We're going to do one more chain shotgun. Winters already has a nice masterwork quality over here, but after that we're doing 4 SMGs, at least until we can get some assault rifles, and even more exotic stuff after that. Oh yes, of course we got to do the research for it. But those of you who are observant might have also noticed this little indicator message over here. Aya and Axel are now lovers. So obviously they're not going to be able to reproduce or anything like that. They're both sterilized, but they should still get a mood buff for it. And it would be great if Winters and Animal would hook up. I mean, come on, guys, 2, 3 couples, that would be beautiful. But no, maybe not. Only 2 females in the colony, and I don't know about the persuasion of the other 2, but we won't jump to any conclusions, at least not yet. Oh no, Silver's got himself in trouble with the ostrich. Come on, Silver, move. He needs to switch back over to his pistol. Hasn't quite picked up the SMJ yet. Don't kill it while you're super close, though. Oh, damn, he didn't lose anything, did he? Dang it, he lost a kidney. Come on with this now. Unfortunately, we don't have any kidneys in our current stockpile. Just 2 legs and an eyeball, but dang. These explosions are deadly, man. I turned them on the bomb type instead of the flame type. I think I should have gone with flame. Fire's a little easier to put out than it is to replace a kidney, for God's sakes. Well, almost as if we'd ordered up a brand new kidney, Randy has just delivered a raid. Look at this. They are, in fact, attacking immediately. Time to get behind the walls, everybody. Let's do it. So that's a pretty hefty raid, but I think most of them I saw had melee weapons. Regardless, I want to make sure everybody gets up here. We'll put them behind the blocking wall here you can see. So essentially we'll put them behind the solid wall, and then they can peek out from either side like an Axel's going to do whenever they want to shoot. Then they'll actually be covered by the barricade. So this is how I like to set it up. And eventually too, I'm going to have a second set of embrasures here, so you can see we won't be standing necessarily so far. We'll just have one little gap space between. I have experimented many times in the past and brought these things forward, like have everything right up next to it, but I found if there's a gap here, it's a little bit better. Your people get shot less often. Having them right up against the barricades or the embrasures, it's not so good. But anyway, let me cancel this for the raid, and like I said, let's get set up. Well, good news is they do mostly have melee weapons. Bad news is, of course, they're going for my stupid garden out here. Tell you what, we just got this replanted too because Randy hit us with a dry thunderstorm. At least this guy's smart. You know what my problem is? We need to have these propped open. No kidding. Yeah, my donkey is safely inside behind this little fence now, so. Oh, look at that. I got our boy Silver out of bed. I'm sorry, buddy. Why don't you go rest up with your missing kidney? But we're going to have to come out and meet him. I mean, they'll probably even break through already. Oh, look, he broke through. He didn't set a fire, though. Well, nobody ever said they were the brightest. All right, they're definitely going to start setting fires now. But if we play our cards right, we should be able to pull this off pretty good. Because these idiots are inside. Okay, so they've essentially split themselves up, you know. Just for the love of God, don't get too close. Nice. How close to death? 17 hours. Beautiful. Let's look at him. Night Owl, Slowpoke, Sanguine. Oh, what was he? Was he a high mate? Obviously, we can't recruit him, but he's got a functional kidney. I'll be real happy. All right, come on out, kids. Nice. Go, go, go. All right, everybody get in there. No, no, Gizmo, what are you doing? Oh, incapable of firefighting. Well, then you go ahead and grab Eddie. Capture. Ha ha ha. So Eddie, despite whatever his genome is, he had Genie. We don't care. Like I said, no recruitment as long as he's got a good kidney and probably a few other organs. Not interested in his hook hand, but oh my God, look at this. Dang it. Are we going to be able to pull it off? I think we might, actually. We might get lucky here. Let's just speed it up and see. Okay, well, looks pretty good. We definitely got it under control. Took the whole group. Well, everybody but Aya, or whoever. Who did the... Whatever, Gizmo can't do it. Which is interesting. I don't even know why. Probably one of her... Yeah, probably her background there. Either way, that was still about 1/5 of the garden destroyed. And, of course, it was the heal route, too. But don't worry, everybody. We've still got just enough medicine left for the operation to come. Okay, now this is a big deal. So, as we've established, the 6 of them here are former soldiers of the Empire. And of course, I am referring to the Empire here in the colony, or on the world, I should say. So, what that means is our people are actually enemies of that Empire. And this quest right here will help us achieve that and give us a reward for it. So we'll get 2 Psilink Neuroformers, which will be good. We'll use those probably to boost somebody's Psi ability to level 2. And we'll get 2 empty cortical stacks. Now, those will probably just sell away because our people already all have the cortical stacks installed. But under normal circumstances, that would be extremely helpful to have that. Now, the only deal is we will have to fight off a champion and 2 troopers. But like I say, only accept if you wish to fight against the White Empire and develop your Psycasters on your own. Well, we're definitely going to fight the White Empire. I don't think we're going to necessarily develop Psycasters unless we get other quests. You know, it's possible to get more of these things. But now we do get a person will join us. I can't even say his name, Auxiush, whatever. This guy will join us, and we'll just sacrifice him. That's the way of the world here in the Rim. And as I've spoken before in previous series, this actually will cause the AI, not Randy, the actual AI that runs the game, to think that we need a little bit less of a raid next time around. So in other words, when you lose a colonist, the AI says, we'll take it a little bit easier next time. We won't hit him quite so hard. Give him a chance to bounce back. But this guy right here, he's going to achieve that for us. And look at this. He's actually really well outfitted. Well, he is coming straight from the Empire, so it makes a lot of sense. But like I said, let's wait until the quest is actually finished. I don't want to go ahead and sacrifice him and then fail the quest immediately. All right, well, it did not take that long. And look at this. They are here, ready to fight. Let's take a look at what they've got, because they're coming from the Empire too, remember. These folks are going to be good fighters. This one's 13 years old, already outfitted with everything he needs. Oh, we got a Hellcat rifle. Nice. All right. I mean, they're all wearing armor too. And a bio-coated chain shotgun. All right, where's Axe? All right, there he is. He's going to help us, like I said. And then that's going to be the end of his visitation with the colony. But we've got everybody rushing to positions here, so that's good. I will, of course, be taking advantage of my defensive position mod too. In fact, I should probably just go ahead and do that for the group. Let's get him set up in a few different spots. We'll have him stand in the door like this. Well, I'll wait for everybody else to come in. And then he can slam it closed if needs be. All right, perfect. And who are we missing here? We're missing somebody. Oh, you're going to get a demerit. Silver, get up here, you slowpoke. He still hasn't gotten that kidney replaced, so that's more or less my fault, but the enemy is on the way. So now, of course, by having the doors open, it doesn't force necessarily. It just depends on what the group wants to do, but it kind of coaxes them away from our garden, and they can have clear access to our people, or so they think, right? All right, let's move them over here. There we go. All right, I will right-click, save defensive positions, and they're already, I think, triggered enough, so let's go ahead and slam the doors closed. Perfect. Look at them. Jesus Christ, they ran right up. All right, hold on, I got an idea. Let's grab everybody, fall behind the blocking wall. Don't freaking die, Silver. Don't lose your other kidney. All right, he's fine. Axel, get back there. So that's why I have this wall here. We're going to let this guy do the fighting for us here. Oh no, don't die. That would be a real shame. Oh, he's going for the wall. We can play coy too a little bit. We can kind of peek out for a second. Don't get too close. And then bring him back. These guys are just having a straight up shootout. Oh man. This is good for us. Winters, get back over here. Hold on. He might actually be able to shoot this guy because he's focused on Axe here. Come on, Winters, help him out. I think we're going to be okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Axe, get over here. Get right up in that dude's face. Let's have our people fall over here. Silver, you need to go rest, bro. Go do your thing. Alright. Where's the other one? I thought there was a third one. Oh, what the hell is he doing? Damn it, look at that. He blew a hole in my wall. That's why we need that that second layer. Shoot, I might put in a third layer too. Well, now I think that at one point I had... Oh my god, look at that. Damn. How did you survive that explosion, bro? Dang. Yeah, we need to get some traps up or something. And a second wall. Wow, that was impressive. Alright, I'm going to wait until they get these holes touched up before we start adding more granite. I don't want to run out. But anyway, wow. So we still got this guy down here. He's got a sword, though. He's also got the shield. I think I dismissed him a little too early. Man, oh man, this explode on death. What a disaster it can turn out to be. Nice. Oh, what's he got on him? He's got silver plate armor. Wow, and he's got a shield belt. Not super helpful. None of our people are so strictly melee for obvious reasons, I would say. All right, there we go. So that was a good one to down, no doubt about it. And Axe looks like he made it. Let's see, 14 hours. All right, so what I'm going to have him do is come up here and strip his gear, and then he's going to make the ultimate sacrifice. Well, here he goes. Our boy Axe is making a long, slow walk. He's dead in 12 hours anyway, but I don't want him wandering around, potentially going to explode just somewhere randomly. I'm starting to have to rethink so many things due to this explosion. I thought it was just going to be a funny little thing to add, but it's turned out to be a critical part of every episode, basically. So we're just going to finish him off right out here. Don't stop shooting, Axel. So while that's being handled, let's talk about the prisoners. Now, I set up the autopsy bed right here, and I'm very curious to see how this works. Missing one corpse. Now, why is that? Because we do have corpses in the zone here, right? I've got a bunch of them out here. Huh. Well, we'll investigate that shortly. Let's just make sure this gets finished off. Come on, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and pick up those meals. But this guy actually had just a ton of stuff on him, so that was helpful. Watch out. I don't want anybody coming for the meals before he explodes. Oh my god, Axel, you're terrible. Okay, making sure nobody goes for those meals. Look at this. I could just leave him on his own. Set him for no... Oh my god, there it is. How tragic. Okay, so let's see if we can't figure out what's up with this autopsy table now. Okay, well, here we go. All I had to do was go into the table itself and set it so that we could use all human-like corpses right there, including colonists, because remember, if our colonist dies, their bodies don't really matter. It's the cortical stack implant that does matter. And I don't know exactly how this autopsy works because I've never used this mod, so I am curious to watch it. But one thing we're going to do is I'm just going to release this guy too, since we don't actually get any faction influence from it, but I don't even want to take the chance of removing a kidney because it could fail. The surgery could fail and it'll explode, right in the hospital if it's a fatal failure, critical failure, so to speak. But if we don't get what we need, okay, so it's just random. Well, we got a heart out of it, it looks like. See, that's what I was unsure of. What do we get? Is it just one heart? Interesting. I mean, I'm happy with that, but does he keep going? No? I mean, there's definitely other corpses out there now that he can work on, so that's good, but he didn't even finish this one off. Look, he's still part of the group. Dang it. Well, no worries, no worries. We are definitely going to deal with all of this stuff, figure out exactly how to set up the autopsy table properly. And we're going to need a deep freeze. That's going to be obvious too. So power is a big priority. Of course, we've got tons of research lined up, so that's going to get going too. Hopefully Randy will give us a little bit of time in between these crazy attacks, although we are doing the losing is fun, which is something I chose. But anyway, guys, I think we'll set things down right here today. Let me know what you think of the series down in the comments section. I always love hearing from you guys. I appreciate it. Helps boost the video, of course. And hit that like button as well. That really helps a lot. Subscribe if you're new and you enjoy RimWorld. I also do a bunch of other uploads and things of that nature too. But anyway, guys, thank you once again, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Hey everyone, I just want to give a personal thank you to my Patreon supporters. Their contributions help make my work possible, and I am tremendously grateful to them. I'd also like to extend an invitation to you to help support my work on Patreon as well. Your donations allow me to upgrade my PC and avoid the dreaded hardware despair. It also gives me more time to devote to new projects and create longer content such as live streaming. No matter what you decide, thank you for visiting my channel.